Everyone, CPO here, and it's raining outside, but I've got things to do. I decided I was going to go ahead and continue on with my plan for today, which is tool organization. So yeah, I put a canopy over the Jeep. That way I can be out here in the driveway, not get soaking wet, get some video for you guys. But I'm sort of been reconfiguring the cargo area of my Jeep. And one of the things that includes is dealing with my tool storage. I used to have this big toolbox in the back that I just sort of dump stuff into. So that's gone now. I'm looking for different ways to store tools, and I've got some really cool ideas. Let me show you how I'm doing it today though, which is probably going to help set the stage for why I'm changing what I'm doing. So lately I've been just storing all of my tools in a tool bag like this. It seals up nice, got handles, it's perfect. I can fill it to the brim with tools. But the problem is, if I need to get to a tool in the bottom, I literally end up having to dump everything out to find the tool. I'm like, that one socket is way down in the bottom that I always need. So I end up dumping it all out. I'm not gonna show you, but if you look on my floor, there's a whole pile of tools from the last time I dumped this thing out, which is why it's empty. So look for a certain size socket. And yeah, so I've got to come up with a better way for tool storage. And this is where Atlas 46 comes in, because they are sort of the masters in tool storage. Check this out. All right, so I picked up a couple of things from them because, like I said, I'm changing the way I'm doing storage, and particularly tool storage. So yeah, this is going to solve my problems, I'm sure. So I want to show you a couple things. Number one, I got this as a cargo bag. You know, I don't have the toolbox in there, and while I have a need for something like this, which I'll show you later, this is really cool, to store hand tools, I also need a place to store bigger items, hammers and, you know, power tools and things like that. So I found they had this bag, check it out, that I can now use for my bigger, like, random things. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll show you a little bit more detail about all of this. This is a pretty interesting design. And then I did get a couple of little tool rolls for socket sets. All right guys, so before I load these bags up, I want to show you a little bit about the products. Again, all these are from Atlas 46, and you can find them at atlas46.com. This is the Canyon cargo bag, and I got this to basically replace the bigger toolbox to hold a bunch of random things. As you can see, it's got a significant amount of storage space. It's got two separate padded compartments that are, they have like rigid panels to hold their shape. And yeah, this is designed, I mean, even big things like this breaker bar that I always carry with me fits in here no problem. Big hammers, whatever the bigger things, toe straps, recovery gear, all that stuff will fit into this. It's got these nice big heavy duty zippers, and then it also has these external pouch adapters. This is their Ames attachment system. It's kind of like Molly, but heavier duty for these tool bags. So the other thing I really like about this is it has these 4 tie-down points and comes with straps. So you could literally, all 4 of your D-rings in the Jeep, and cinch this thing down and tie it down. I haven't quite figured out where I'm going to tie it down yet. But I do like the fact it not only comes with the points, it comes with straps and different types of connectors to make that happen. So that's pretty awesome. All right, so this thing is named the Canyons bag after the Canyons off-road park in Texas. So there you go, that's its off-roading heritage right there in the name, the Canyons trunk cargo bag. So speaking of off-road heritage, this happens to be the Yorktown King of Hammers tool roll, the KOH tool roll. So this is a larger version of their standard tool roll. It's a really cool design that, as you can see, is designed to hold a lot of stuff. The King of the Hammers version is longer to allow you to handle those bigger wrenches or like bigger ratchet sets, things like that. And yeah, so this has these individual pockets that can be filled with whatever you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then if you flip it over, you can see you've got a place for wrenches, like a normal wrench roll, but it's double-sided and holds some fairly significantly sized wrenches. The other cool thing about this is how it actually rolls up. Once you have it loaded, you can grab this, pick it up, and it will automatically fold over, and then you just clasp it shut and you're good to go. So it's kind of hard to explain while it's empty, but wait till you see it when it's full. And then finally, the last two things I have are these socket rolls. I have two different sizes here, but essentially this allows a convenient place to keep your socket sets and a ratchet, and then you can grab these and take them with you while you're working on things. What I like about these sort of things is it helps you keep track if you're missing a socket. I tend to lose track of them pretty quickly, but if I can look and see I've got an empty spot, then I know I've got to find that one before I put everything away. And those little Velcro attachment points make it really nice. So I'm looking forward to filling this up. And then as far as how all this is going to go together, this cargo bag is big enough to hold all of these items, no problem. What I don't know is how I'm going to do this, because I do have a lot of gear. I don't know if I want to take up an entire side with my rolls, but either way, I'm going to be sorting that out right now, even though it's raining outside, but that's okay. I'm protected. I have my rain gear covers hat on. No, actually, I'm working underneath a canopy, which for the most part is doing a pretty good job of keeping the rain out. I do have a couple of drips coming through every so often, I notice, but yeah, I'm staying mostly dry, a little humid. But hey, so that's what I'm doing today, guys. Anyway, as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll show you a different video as I load these things up, but I just wanted to show you a quick overview of the products I'm working on so that you can see if you're looking for something similar. Go hit atlas46.com up. They've got a ton of stuff, like a ton of stuff, and vehicle and mechanic storage is just a small part of what they do. They're really big in the construction realm, but they do have a section on their website just for these sort of off-roading and mechanic type tool bags. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, and stay tuned because you're going to see all these things get filled up after I figure out how I'm going to do that today.